at what's in front of me, don't focus on the other things. I know that if I'm struggling, that only leads to a tougher me. And I need something that could challenge me, build up all my calluses, push through all the callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine, so I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction, yeah. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. Cause the more I work, the more I take off. I don't lack direction, I'm never lost. Always on play, never hit pause. And I teach classes on these things. Lessons came through lyrically, but now I think it's time to be professor of the finer things, to guide the next to try and be proactively trying things in the shadows quietly, building their own dynasty. We gon' hide through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hide through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Caught a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top in the statement. They can all try, but you cannot contain it, cause I see the things that I want and I'm taking my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Doing what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it, but that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all. No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill, to make this all work. Gonna die on this hill, be ready to fight, be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill, to make this all work. Gonna die on this hill, be ready to fight, be ready to kill.
In the lead position, big turbo less, Steven Serene in the chase position. So John Panetta getting out-ish, definitely wider in that zone. That's what we want to see. And you see the way that the chase car actually has some room to get in there. Oh, he needs to hold it here. Big snap. Holds it. It's back on throttle there. Could have been wider. Tough one. And Stevens getting in the mix. So it's a prime example of a good lead. Of a good... Here we go. chase there. Doesn't want to get himself caught up. Oh no!
Probably cooked a clutch
had
there.
some sort of issue there. Looks like his car's possibly shut down. The AU still continuing on. I fear that might be a broken axle. Definitely some sort of mechanical dramas there. We'll watch the replay here. So again, I do implore you guys, if you are here, just because I've been to New Zealand, I know how to do a New Zealand accent, bro. Oh, did you? Oh, cheers, because... So if we do have it, we got cars ready to go, or is it a good time?
That's on the director.
Ah, Rogie. All right, here we go. Mike in the lead in that Commodore. Oh, Mitch definitely doesn't want to get taken out by that sort of Trey, sort of not. It's getting right in the mix there. Lead car Mike's running nice and wide. It's a nice speedy battle with decent lines. Mike doing so much better already than his practice laps. Running a great line out in front. Could be deeper up against the wall. Oh, he's had a D-bead. Oh, he's going to be wide here. How did he keep it off the dirt there? Did a phenomenal job there, but one of the things I did speak to some of the drivers about that came up to me, make sure you don't drop your pressures too low here. There is no 5-minute rule. A D-bead will cost you the battle. So unfortunate there. Mike was doing it. So I'm actually looking forward to a really good battle here. Tim obviously looking good in the Spicy Boys 180SX, and Dylan chasing. Spicy Boys with the lead, with the big Wang gang. Oh, I wanted to see him. That's all right, he didn't take off. Dylan taking his time, working in there. Tim running reasonably wide. Good job. Oh, big boost out of the gate. Running wide. Oh, a bit late on that switch. Dylan with a big dive. Right onto his door. Oh, has a big straighten. Tim doing a good job in the lead. Could have gone a bit wide into that corner, but overall keeps it together there. Dylan with a great dive. But yeah, ended up having a straight. But yeah, Tim with the advantage, I think, leading into this one. Alright, here we go. Dylan straight it up. Tim flicks in as well. Dylan, it's hard to see how wide he is. Yeah, nice and wide actually. Again, gives Tim a good spot to chase. Tim sort of pokes his nose in a little bit. Let's see if he can keep it going. Does keep the car at angle. Both cars throwing some flames because they're getting hot. Oh no! Oh. Just over the finish line.
Did he have control over the finish line?
Yeah, so... Let's watching the replay here. So don't go wasting all your tyres. Probably best not to waste all your tyres here. Let's see how they go. Hopefully both of them have got enough tyre left. Oh, Dylan getting aggressive. Straight up in there. Tim's nice and wide out in that zone as well. Really nice lead. Wide sweep through that zone. A little bit late there into that zone. Dylan doesn't make that save. Oh, geez, he barely keeps the car sideways. Tim doing a nice job getting into the outer zone nice and early. Running deep. I like it. So Dylan almost making that mistake again. It'll be interesting to watch here on the replay. I love to see it. See if Tim's going to return. So Dylan gets in there. Definitely gets wide as well. There we go. Oh, cutting a bit. Oh, man. Almost like, oh, it's going to be tough. definitely want to see the replay for this. This is hard to be a judge right now. Jack's being really smart in the chase position there, knowing that 32 is going to be fast. 32 looking sweet. Oh, definitely cutting the corner a lot. Oh, wow. 31, Jack. So aggressive. Is it Chris in the lead in the R32? Doing a good job. I'd like to see him again. He did a nice job around the first corner, but then heavily cut this inner here, and there's really no excuse in a powerful car to be honest. So here we go. Jack now in the lead. Chris in the chase. So Jack, nice flick, running wide line from the start. Keeping it out pretty wide. Nice job. Chris is in there. See that wider sweep, a little bit late, but cleaned. Nice and wide with the 31 there. Oh, nice and wide. Man. Yeah. They're going. They're going. That's fine, it's fine. Gratis. That's good. Oh, it needs to get into it. Don't underestimate the KE70. KE70 could definitely be wider. Nice job. Into this zone. Oh, good switch across the middle of the course. Really nice switch across the middle of the course. Right out to the wall. A little bit of a straighten. Again, more power related than skill related, I think. So again, a bit of a sloppy battle there, really, from both drivers. Gaddis definitely got caught, left sleeping. He really needed to be aggressive in that initiation area there. Corolla, you can tell it's a bit underpowered. It maybe tried to grip. Oh, second off the line. Oh, up it. Definitely not really getting out to that zone at all. But getting around the course nonetheless. Oh, a lot of speed down into this section. I'll be interested to see what happens here. Yeah, Gratis, yeah, some dramas. I kind of saw that coming. He came into there flying and just didn't...
I'd be...
Maybe too many revs at the start line?
Well, does he still have tyres on the car? Or is he just stopped to do us a burnout again?
Oh, he might have some dramas. I think he's got none gears. Maybe? He just tried reverse. Guys, it's such a sick job last time. We just really couldn't make a decision. Alright, big flick in. Tim out wide into the zone. Dylan's there, but could be closer. Oh, Tim's very wide. Again, a little bit late. Oh, Dylan, nice. Into the pocket. Keep it lit. There we go. That's what we want to see. Nice job by both these guys. Tim putting a little bit of gap towards the end of the track there. Give these boys a round of applause. That was super good. Both these guys. That could... So Tim definitely needs to be aggressive. Oh, here we go. Dylan, I want to see him a bit wider. Tim's there. Dylan making that same mistake. Dylan, better job through that middle zone. Tim's in the pocket. Let's see if they can hold it together over the... Well, So we got Jack and Shane on the start line now. So Jack in that R31. The battle of the ADMs.
Yeah, and I would say the battle of the underdogs, really.
ADM R31 versus the AU. Here we go, both. Jack running nice and wide there. Good line. Could have flicked across the track sooner. Oh no! Oh my God.
That's the first big mistake Jack has made all
Honestly,
night.
yeah. Both of them, look, the AU, was it Shane in the AU, did a really good job of pulling up his car. Shane now in the lead in that AU, Barra-powered AU, and I can only assume that he makes contact. It doesn't affect Shane, doesn't get shaken by it though. Out there running a nice lead line, good angle, nice angle. Is that a contact? Contact again. Why does he hate the AU so much? So Jack, super aggressive. I swear the AU doesn't even have a scratch. Oh, Jack getting aggressive. Shane is shaken, but man, what a job. Give these guys a round of applause as they go leading Dylan. That's what I said. All right, Jared in the K70. Oh, let's get some smoke off the tyres here. Oh, nice aggressive flick. I love it. Dylan, come on, get in there, bud. And that K70. Look at his flick. Watch the flick. Snap. Out into that zone. Does it the best from anybody here. Right out to the wall. Bro, why is Dylan getting left behind by the Corolla? What is happening? Why is the Corolla on much better? Alright, here we go. Dylan now in the lead. Jared in that Corolla. He's not getting left behind. Dylan, nice snap to angle again. He is running that wider line. That's better. The Corolla is right there, a little straightened. You do expect to see it for the lower power. Oh, nice run from both of them across the middle of the course. The Corolla is just monstering Dylan. Man, that K70. Wow. Wow. That was a cool battle. Here we go. Dylan. Oh, Shane going for the jump off the start. AU going for the wide swing. Dylan running it pretty wide. Nice. Shane needs to get in there. Oh, that snap from the AU. Nice. In the AU will be leading Dylan. So Dylan, that Shane leading at the moment though. Shane in the AU leading Dylan. Oh. Nice, nice job there by the AU in the lead position. Dylan. I'm shocked at Dylan still having a front rim after catching on that inner. I want to watch the replay here.
I think that might have been the underside of the car.
Corolla driven by Jared in the chase position. I feel like the AU's ready to prove a point this time around. Nice wide swing into the corner. Runs deep into the zone. Nice wide line. The Corolla's right there though. Oh, nice line by the AU. Big snap by the AU as the K70 makes a mistake, comes to a halt. The AU's doing a really freaking good job though. Right out to the outer zone there. Damn, Shane's lead is sick. Alright, how was the snap through the centre of the course by the AU? That's a big car to snap like that across. Oh, getting... Here we go. Shane's getting aggressive. Oh, big wide swing again by Shane. Jared, nice line. That K70's fast. Oh, a big course cut there by Jared. Oh, right out to the wall. Nice job there. Definitely would have liked to see Jared run the in the 186.
I'm like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting. I'm forsaken. I'm like Jonathan, I'm getting it comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, yes, I've been killing. I got no feeling, I've been chilling.